Yo, so once again the planets have aligned, and I've got a Doctor Who T-shirt on today. So I thought, so today I am going to talk about Doctor Who, specifically exit episodes. And to be clear, I'm not talking about regeneration episodes. I'll talk about those another time, but companion exits. Now, Kev, I made a list. I made a video quite a while ago on my on my ranking of the NuWho Companions, which I might leave a link to down below. However, companion exit episodes, they can go up and down in terms of quality. Some could be really good, some of them could be a little weak, some are okay, some are not. So I thought today I'd rank the exit episodes. The exit episodes for the NuWho Companions. I haven't really seen enough of classic Doctor Who to do a classic companion exits. Maybe that's one I'll do some point in the future. But yeah, here is my ranking of the companion exits. At number 6, Clara's exit from Hellbent. Now, contrary to kind of a lot of people's opinions, I did actually like Clara. I mean, she's kind of tied with the Ponds for the longest serving NuWho Companion, so yeah, you had to kind of accept she was actually a very good one. And I did actually like it. She did have some good episodes with 11 and later with 12, and she was a legitimately fun companion. Her exit, though, I don't know if that was handled the best. I mean, if they left her as she was, kind of the way she died in Face the Raven, that bit I actually thought was very well done. The fact that she was trying to be like the Doctor, trying to be kind of pushing the limit, and she pushed too far. And that ultimately ended up in her death. That was very powerful. And the way they also kind of handled it in Heaven Sent, kind of with the Doctor viewing or seeing kind of a version of her in his mind, who kind of reassures him that everything's going to be okay. That was well done. But I will admit, Hellbent, while I don't hate as Hellbent as much as other people do, I will admit it probably wasn't the best handling for her. I liked her as a companion, but I do wonder if it would have been a bit more effective if she had stayed dead. But I will admit, the ending for her is a nice kind of cap off, but probably wasn't the best handled. That's all I'm really going to say on it. Anyway, my number 5 spot goes to Martha Jones's exit from Last of the Time Lords. The episode itself, it kind of gives you everything you really want for a companion episode. It's action packed. It's got some teary moments. It's got some kind of thrill moments, and the ending. I mentioned before in my companion ranking with Martha down the lower end, her exit, I think, is kind of, people say it's kind of more respectful. I mean, with the other companions, always put the other companions kind of higher, because with their runs, when they came to their exits, there was always kind of a degree of finality to them, like goodbye. Whereas hers isn't like that. I mean, it's more like I'll see you later. I mean, people have said to me, why do you consider that weak? That's how they ended in most classic episodes. I never said it's weak. I just say that kind of with others, there's a degree that you probably aren't going to see them again, whereas with her, you could. So it's less of a goodbye, just see you soon. Which, once again, I think is a good one. But that's why it's at number 5. My number 4 spots, and I've debated over this, number 4 exit was Bill Potts. Now, yesterday I would have probably put her somewhere near the top, but I recently rewatched her kind of final episodes, Well Enough in Time, The Doctor Falls, and Twice Upon a Time. Twice Upon a Time, I don't really class as her exit episode. Her proper exit episode, I think, as The Doctor Falls. And just the one thing that I think of when I think of Bill's exit episode is technically when she's still Mondasian, of when she's kind of kneeled on the battlefield, explosions have happened all around, and she's just crying, clutching the body of the Doctor. That to me is a very powerful scene, and I do remember kind of shedding a tear when that happened. It is a legitimately powerful moment, and even the way that the two of them are saved by Heather, I think that to me is kind of a very powerful scene, and I do think it was a very good one. While it would later be undermined by the fact that she would be brought back but for twice more time, even the kind of goodbye moments in that, with her and Nardole saying goodbye to the Doctor, or their memories at least, I do think they deserve their place at number 4. Number 3 goes to Rose Tyler's exit from Doomsday. This, quite a long time ago, would probably have topped my list for companion exits. I remember when this episode first aired, I remember bawling my eyes out. I was sobbing at this. And I do remember it kind of popped up on, I think it was at the top list of the most kind of emotional sci-fi moments on some lists that I saw. And I can certainly see why. The only reason I put it at number 3 is because it's still quite early on in the show, and the show developed some very more kind of heartbreaking moments since then. Kind of even more heartbreaking, but I do admit this one, just the way that his sentence got cut off, and that we know what he was going to say, but even though he didn't get to say it was truly a heartbreaking moment, and I still get a little teary-eyed whenever I watch it. Just, while it would later be undermined by the fact that Rose would come back for series 4, it was a legitimately heartbreaking moment. Anyway, my number 2 spot goes to the Ponds. Oh boy. The Angels Take Manhattan is kind of a big episode. It's action-packed, it's scary, but you think they're going to stop it, and then just that final moment of Rory just disappearing, and then seeing that one angel survived. Just one, and Amy literally just sobbing, because she has to choose between two difficult things, either being with her husband or being with the Doctor. And just her final moments of just Raggedy Man, goodbye, and turning away from the angels to face him, and in doing so, her getting that back. This was another one that I remember crying at when it first aired, and I do not regret it. It is a legitimately heartbreaking moment. I mean, as I said, the Ponds with Clara are kind of tied for longest serving NuWho companions, and this one shows how much we love them and how much of a loss it truly was when that angel survived and just sat them all away. And it was a legitimately heartbreaking moment. But it doesn't quite make number 1, because for me, the number 1 NuWho companion exit was Donna. I mean, Donna's exit is just heartbreaking. I mean, once again, it's an action-packed episode, and I still maintain that The Stolen Earth and Journey to the End is one of the best NuWho two-parters the show has done since its revival. But just that one moment of when she starts failing, and it's just, no, please, I don't want to go. Just, that moment is just heartbreaking, that she has to they have to make a choice of either she dies knowing what she did save the world, or she lives on never knowing, and in the end she can't make that choice. It's the Doctor who ultimately has to take that choice away from her. And this was another one I remember crying at. It was truly just one of the most powerful moments the show had ever done. Well, there you go. The companion exits ranked for me. And it was just a really sad one. Until next time, see you.